We are going to clear your ancestral line of shame. We've all got it. A lot of us were raised with it. Shame on you, all of that kind of stuff. Well, if you experience it at all and you see a pattern of shame in your life, in your belief systems, in the way that your family treated others or treated you, let's release shame. Let's choose to alchemize it. So, with the intention of not only clearing yourself of shame, of alchemizing that energy, that low vibrating frequency of shame into love or into a golden consciousness, a higher consciousness, let's work on your system first. Because that stuff, those old patterns, those old belief systems, some people even call them entities, are stored in our body, right? They're attached to our body. And if you think about, we now know that we can inherit beliefs, that they can come through our parents, and it's in our DNA, which is in our cell. So what I'm saying is, this is at the cellular level. It's in your body. So as you choose to release shame from your belief systems, from your body, from your cells, from your DNA, what I chose to do, instead of thinking as it just coming out, I thought about alchemizing it. I thought about applying the heat of energy, right? Like you would heat or alchemize metal, turning that, let's think about a strand of DNA. I know that's not how it shows up, but it's easier for me to visualize that. So turn that strand of DNA that was shame into love. Turn it into a golden consciousness. It's a higher frequency. And then that's happening in every cell in your body, right? Ooh, think about that. So all of a sudden, you're all lit up with this golden consciousness energy. It's so beautiful. Then I cleared, so once I cleared my body of it, if you want to think, or cellular liberation, I love that term that Laura Hazel uses. If you prefer to think about it as liberation, then I cleared that for my children, for the generation of my children and the generation of my grandchildren. Then it was time to work on my ancestral line on the way back. So what happened was, as the energy took me, as it was my intention to actually clear the line back, the energy blew through me in this golden shot of energy, and I leaned back and I bumped into my mom. And when I did, she turned into gold. And then I came through again and I bumped into mom, and she bumped into Grandma McBride, and she turned into gold. And before you knew it, I had another one. It was me and mom and Grandma McBride and great Grandma Reynolds. And before you knew it, we were one. It was just like this. The golden energy was coming through me. And as I would tap back, it's like we were dominoes, only we were springy dominoes. So I would tap back into my mom and she would come back up, and we'd tap back into Grandma and she would pop back up. And before you knew it, it was cumulative, and 5 generations of us, it went, and then all of a sudden we activated 5 generations at a time. And as there became more and more energy, the activations were longer and longer, and it was 10 generations that we could activate with one flow of the energy. It was unbelievable how much energy was coming through us, and how the divine consciousness was coming through us and charging and activating eons of our line for eons of years. Think about that. Think about what that does to the collective consciousness. Not only are you standing there alchemizing that low vibrating frequency of shame and turning it into love, which, by the way, goes on Dr. Hawkins' scale, goes from 20 to 500. Think about that one. Okay, not only have you done that, but you are clearing the energy for eons of people. And as we got all the way back to the beginning of my line, which had to be like, what, cavemen or something, beginning of time on earth as we think about it, then we were all used to help raise the collective consciousness. That was so holy. That was sacred. That was mind-blowing. And we had all of this energy of the golden consciousness coming forth from my ancestral line and those of us that are still alive. It was magical. Do it. Do it for you. Do it for your family line. Pick something. Pick shame. Pick despair. Pick worthless. Pick unlovable. Pick whatever pattern you saw happen in your life and in your family system, and clear that for your family. So not only are you clearing it out or liberating it from your cells, you're literally setting up your DNA to receive the golden consciousness, the new light codes that are coming in. Do this. Do it for you. Do it for your family. Do it for humanity. It was a really cool, energetic experience. I'm Connie Keene with Quantum Energy Infusion, where everything is energy.